Okay, so on this one, we have a 4-foot vertical pole casts a 4'4" shadow. An oak tree casts a 52-foot shadow. Okay, so what are we talking about? Let me draw for you what's happening in this situation. So we have, let's see, oh, wait, I'm already forgetting to use the tool. All right. So let's see, we have, oh wait, I'm making a mistake. So I want to do it about like that. Okay, so okay, so good enough. And we'll say, and then way down here, I'll put this one way down here. So right there. Okay, so what we have is we have a pole right over here. This right here is a pole. So, and the pole, this is the pole's shadow. And the sun is up here in the sky. And you can't hardly see that on my diagram, but enough. Up here, the sun is up here shining in the sky, and it's casting shadows, right? You know how shadows work? So we have this right here is the oak tree. Oak tree. My son is just bugging me. It's terrible. Let me try again. Well, that's not the color of the sun. All right, and the sun's more round than that, huh? All right, I'm probably playing around way too much here. All right, so here's the sun shining up here. I got to be a little better. Got a C in the end of my art career was a C in 7th grade, and I was trying. All right, so there's the sun up there shining. So we've got this oak tree right here. This is an oak tree, and it's casting a shadow on the ground. And so this is the oak tree's shadow. And they say the oak tree's shadow, 52-foot shadow. 52-foot shadow. So the oak tree is casting a 52-foot shadow on the ground. We're assuming these are right angles because the oak tree goes straight up, it's not leaning, and the pole goes straight up, not leaning. So the sun shines, and a shadow it happens, you know, when something blocks the rays of the sun. So the sun's rays come in, and certain things block. The oak tree blocks and makes a shadow on the ground. The pole over here, the pole blocks and makes a shadow on the ground. And that's what, and these triangles are similar. Why does the big triangle and the little triangle, why are they similar triangles? Well, because they have two angles the same. They both have the right angle, assuming the pole is straight up and the oak tree is straight up, not leaning. And then they both share this little angle right here. The right corner is the right corner for both the big triangle and the little triangle, the oak tree and his shadow, and the pole and his shadow, right? They both have the same thing. And it doesn't matter where you move the pole to, you don't have to line up the oak tree with the pole, right? The sun is shining on the whole surface of the earth. Assuming that these two are reasonably close to each other, they're going to have the same shadow angle. So yeah, those two triangles are similar because they have two angles the same. They both have a right angle, and then the angle in the right corner is the same for both of them. So that's two angles the same. Therefore, the third angles must also be the same. Those two triangles are similar. So we can set up equal ratios. So they want us to find out how tall the oak tree is, call that X. So we can say X over 52, which is left over bottom, is left. So what's the left for the pole. What is the pole? They're telling us it's a 4 foot. Mine is a 4 foot vertical pole. So this is 4 over, and the pole shadow, 4 foot in 4 foot 4 inches. So 4 foot. Now, how do you do 4 inches? That's 4/12, which is 4.333. I'll just do 3 decimals. The 3's actually go forever. Okay, are you seeing that? We have to keep everything in feet on this problem because everything else is feet. So when they give us inches here, we've got to convert that because we don't want a mix of units. So they're trying to trick us by switching in the inches. You've got to change it. 4 inches is 4/12 of another foot, isn't it? Is that good? Because 4 inches, there's 12 inches in a foot. So 4 inches is 4/12 of another foot. If you divide 4 by 12 on your calculator, just go 4 divided by 12, it'll tell you 0.33333 forever. So that means 4 foot 4 inches is 4 and 4/12 feet is 4.33333. So that goes down here. So left to bottom is left to bottom. This right here, the pole's shadow is the 4.333. And there we go, cross multiply. So 4.333x is 52 times 4. And you don't have to draw the picture on this one, you know? You don't have to. I'm just doing that so you can see why this is really true. But you could just, you know, just put the shadow numbers on the bottom. This is shadow, this is shadow. You don't really need to draw the picture. Just put both the shadow numbers on the bottom and you're good. You know what I mean? You don't need to spend time doing the whole picture thing. Divide by 4.333. And this cancels, and so I'm getting x equals, I'm getting 48.003. Anyway, they want you just to round to the whole number on this one. Give a whole number answer. It actually is exactly 48. That 0.003 is because the 3's actually went forever and I rounded. I stopped some of the 3's. So just give a whole number. Give a whole number answer on this one, and it'll actually be exactly right, the whole number answer, because the rounding. Is that making sense on that?